Sexual assault is a huge growing problem that needs to be talked about.
Every 73 seconds, an American is sexually assaulted. That's just in the United States, so imagine how often it happens around the world.
1 in 5 women and 1 in 71 men have been sexually assaulted and will most likely be raped at some point in their lives.
Females ages 16 to 19 are 4 times more likely than the general population to be victims of rape, attempted rape, or sexual assault. Teens our age are the most affected by sexual assault and rape.
A huge case this year was the USA Gymnastics sexual abuse scandal. Larry Nassar sexually assaulted over 150 gymnasts on the team. USA Gymnastics tried to silence their athletes, but these victims shouldn't be forced to stay silent. They have every right to speak up about the horrible things they went through.
It isn't just girls who are being sexually assaulted. In Des Moines, Iowa, 440 young male victims of former Iowa youth basketball coach, the Barnstormers, captured secret nude video and photos and inappropriately touched hundreds of boys over the course of almost 2 decades. This basketball coach took advantage of 440 teenage boys. This wasn't even that far from where we live. It was in Des Moines, only 3 hours away from where we are. This type of stuff doesn't only happen in New York or big cities. It happens in small towns too. And it also happens to average people.
Allison Turcos was an average 16-year-old girl. She was at a friend's graduation party when she had her first experience with sexual assault. She was raped by a 19-year-old man. Allison kept it a secret from everyone she knew. 2 years later, Allison was raped a second time during her first year of college. She kept these assaults a secret for over a decade. By the time she was 30, she decided to share her story. Allison was scared to tell her parents because she wanted them to always be proud of her, but she felt that they wouldn't be proud to hear she had been a victim of 2 rapes.
Only 5 out of every 1,000 perpetrators will end up in prison. This is why it's important to raise awareness about sexual assault. The Me Too movement is a great way to do so.
The Me Too movement is a silence breaker. It's used to help survivors of sexual violence find pathways to healing. The viral Me Too hashtag has impacted sexual violence worldwide. The Me Too movement wants perpetrators to be held accountable. Their overall goal is to achieve a change in the world.
There are women around the world being sexually assaulted, but they do not always speak out about it. A couple big reasons why women don't speak up about their experiences are that they're worried no one will do anything about it, they're scared that they will be blamed, or they do not want to hurt their harasser. The saddest reason is that some girls believe that it is their fault. Allison Turcos is an example. Allison said, "I felt so dirty, I felt disgusting, I felt like it was my fault."
It's never too late to speak up. With your courage to say something, you could inspire others to speak up too. You're not alone, and you should not be ashamed. Speak up to a teacher, a counselor, or a trusted adult, and you can even call the sexual assault hotline.